Remember Private Lynch? Remember she fought and killed 10 Iraqis. She was shot multiple times, stabbing them with a dagger. She was an Amazon princess, literally. Man, maybe women should be in frontline combat. This woman is incredible. Turns out she hid in the back of the armored vehicle crying. She hid in the back of the hospital crying under the covers. And I'm not knocking her, and that's not even the story. The story is they picked her because of how she looked. They picked her because they had nude photos of her they could use on her. It turns out Jerry Bruckheimer produced the whole thing. They ran into those Republican guard. They went to the hospital. The Republican guard pulled out. The doctors called, went out and talked to our troops, said, please come help them. They waited 2 days, got Bruckheimer on the line. This is BBC, the big Hollywood producer. Bruckheimer told Delta Force and the Night Stalkers from Fort Campbell, Kentucky, how to go in, how to kick down doors, what to do, wrote a script. This is all admitted. What Private Lynch had done. And finally, Private Lynch came out on TV and said, okay, it's all a fable. None of it's true. I hid in fear. You're going, oh, let them have some propaganda. What's the big deal? The big deal is a Hispanic gentleman, I've interviewed his family. He's the one that killed 10 Iraqis. He's the one that fought to death with bullet wounds all in him, stabbing them. He died. She hid in fear. So now you take the medals from the person that fought, and you give it to a woman because you want to sell other poor women into getting into your military to breathe your depleted uranium. That's all it was about, just to con women. It was a PR thing. Oh, this is perfect. Who's in that unit? Oh, they're saying they've got Jessica Lynch. Pull up her file. Oh, she's perfect. Who are the other women? Hispanic women, black woman. No, this little blonde. She's perfect. Oh, yeah, she's done some spreads. Perfect. We'll use that on her. Great, go with it. This has all come out. But it gets worse. Everybody was saying the Jessica Lynch story wasn't true. Suddenly, the few of the survivors that were with her said it was all a fraud. She hid in fear. Suddenly, Delta Force people were leaking what had really happened. One of them's back home in Arizona, cooking hamburger in his middle-class neighborhood, flipping burgers. He just talked to the local TV station. Hours later, somebody walks right up to the fence, black ski mask, with precision, double taps in the head. I mean, just total precision. Oh, yeah, you're going to tell people our little movie isn't real? You're going to tell these poor dumbed-down people they're watching a movie? You're going to die. And then 4 others died in the next week. They get pulled over by people they thought were cops. They drowned in a puddle of water. They commit suicide. They get run over by a truck and back over in front of people by men in high and tight haircuts, the special killers they've got, who may come give me a visit someday. Fine, I'm not a scumbag like you. And I got on the air and I said, folks, I know we had listeners that lived near Jessica Lynch. I said, because they called in, I said, you better go tell her she doesn't go public, she's going to die. They're going to kill her, and they're going to have it on the news. Our fallen hero, she survived Iraq but died in the car wreck. Or, due to criticism of her not really being a hero, she committed suicide. But she spilt the beans and said, it's all a fable. None of it's true. And it was on the news just a few days. None of it's true. It was all made up. They told me to say it. They left her alone. Yeah. See, that's how you're safe, telling the truth. But the people in the unit around her, that's all a lie. It's not true. Or, just put you in some water, punk. You keep your mouth shut about what we do. Do you understand? We're your government. Now, you better get it straight. I put my life on the line for this. I've done everything for this. Because let me tell you something. If we don't speak up and get involved, they're going to nuke a city. They're going to release smallpox. They're going to blame it on Al-Qaeda. And they're going to invade the world. We're going to have national drafts. It's going to be hell on earth. And a lot of you are cowards out there. And you'll make the decision to join this system. Some of you are really evil. And you'll decide to join this system thinking you'll be safe. I've done my own studies. People that serve this system are in more danger. It has old mafia rules. And they see it even if you sign on with their system. Unknowingly, as a government worker, they'll kill you. They have weird little rules. It's strange. They respect the people that fight them. They have no respect for you when you don't fight them. They have no respect for you. And I'll be damned because I would be damned if I didn't do this. Let me tell you something. I'd rather go to hell than not fight for my family and my children's future and do the right thing. Do you understand that? These people are evil. They are so evil. And they pride themselves on being totally evil and totally ruthless. They have little contest over who can be the most evil. It's like this Italian journalist. They admittedly wanted to kill her. They even had a military pundit on Fox going, well, too bad she didn't get it, because she'd written negative articles. All the people that get kidnapped are the people that are helping the Iraqis and against the war. And then fat guys with American accents in Arab going, stuttering Arab, I'm going to kill you now for Allah. Doo, doo. Or, saw the head off. And linguists listen to it and go, that's an American. And then they find out it is. To dress up some chubby guys, with their mask on, cut the head off and literally halting Arab. We're in trouble, folks. We're in a lot of trouble.